Disney has filed a new patent for their parks. What's it about? You're probably guessing. It's not about a new ride. It's about animatronics or robots roaming around the parks as Disney animated characters. That's right, Disney is seeking to file a patent for these soft body robots, which means that they're going to be these animated characters of robots roaming the parks instead of humans dressed as the animated characters. Like you see Mickey Mouse walking around and Donald Duck. These are usually humans in costumes. They're trying to make these robots that will do this on their own. And this is kind of a very risky thing for Disney to do, as many have mentioned that the last thing they want to happen is a robot not miss something and accidentally harm a child at the park, or even harm any guest for that matter, but a child is even worse because the media will be all up in arms about that. Charging the robots, obviously, which they'll probably do during the off hours of the park. They're making them look realistic, and definitely the cost of these robots is pretty high. They have to be, considering that even making a walking robot costs millions of dollars for Honda to make Osimo, I believe. If you haven't seen Osimo, they used to have an exhibit at the Disney park about that. I'm not sure if they have it there anymore. They used to have it in like the Tomorrowland giant building thing. It might not be there anymore, but it was still a pretty cool presentation. So I'm not saying these robots are going to cost $1 million. I have no idea what they're going to cost, but they're definitely going to be more than your average costume would be, probably multiple times the amount. You have to expect it to be pretty expensive. So the first thing they've actually found on the patent is a Big Hero 6 character. I can't believe I forgot his name. I don't know why. So it looks like the patent itself gives an example of the character from Big Hero 6. I'll put a picture of the character from Big Hero 6, and I'll put a picture of the actual robots and robot concept that I've found on the internet. I think the robot actually looked really well for this character, but again, I don't really know what they have planned. So that's basically all we know so far about this, but Disney may be trying to put these new animated robots into their parks, and that'd be very interesting to see how it will help their park and how it will not help their park, because robots will only do what they're programmed to do, which means that you will have a lot of behavioral issues that can sometimes happen with regular theme park employees. I think there have been many different instances of people being assaulted by employees even at Disneyland in these costumes of animated characters. You know, sometimes these people aren't always the nicest people in the costumes, you know. This ensures consistency between the experience that people will find from these animated characters in the parks. However, robots can also make mistakes, or maybe not mistakes, but they can also be buggy, they can be finicky. So the one example I have heard all over the internet was, what if it runs into a child? What if it hurts a child? What if it hurts another guest? That's obviously the main concern with this. And if they can get this patent through, this will definitely help Disney in a great way, and will definitely diminish the other theme parks, like specifically in my mind, I'd say Universal, because Universal is always looking to offer that very realistic experience, and Disney's been more of the classic experience. But now that they're taking this new robot approach, because robots would be much more realistic if they build them correctly than a normal human mascot, then they'll take a very good opportunity away from Universal. Unless they can, of course, find a different way to build their machines to interact in the park. But this is not the first time that Disney has used robots in their parks. They have had some other robots, like the talking trash can that has been found in Tomorrowland, I believe, at Disneyland. And there's this dinosaur that has been used in a couple of parades, I believe. The one I really knew was the trash can one, but I think this is remote controlled, obviously, but again, I'm not really sure, but it was kind of like a talking trash can. It was kind of an interesting Easter egg at the parks, but even none of these would even amount to what this is going to be. There'd obviously probably be a supervisor next to the robot at all times, but this is going to have to achieve a lot greater technology than these have, because it's going to have to possibly walk on its own. It's going to have to interact with guests much differently unless they have someone controlling it. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out for Disney. I'm going to leave this video here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to both my channels. I have this channel, Ultimate Airtime, for regular theme park content. I make content on all regular theme parks and amusement parks in real life. And I have another channel for Planet Coaster stuff called Ultimate Coasters, where I make Planet Coaster creations. I'm working on a big project for that channel, so be sure to subscribe there. Subscribe to both my channels. Links should be on the screen now. Watch some of my other videos. I mean, I make a lot of videos on theme parks, and if you like theme parks, you'll definitely like both of my channels, and these videos you'll probably like as well. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.